this video is going to be about stop hating on exoticals, stop hating on us, stop hating on exoticals. So a lot of y'all want to hate on us for no reason, and all we do is mind our business. And shout out to the exotical community, shout out to girls who support us, and even if you're not exotical but you respect and you appreciate us, shout out to you, because a lot of people need to be like you. Stop hating on exoticals. It's annoying, it's uncool, and it's not cute. We are here, we slay, we're amazing, we're the topic of discussion, we are the spotlight. You can have your own spotlight, but you focus on someone else's spotlight with jealousy, and that's not cute, that's not nice. So if you're so pressed on someone having a spotlight, make your own spotlight. So as I said again, stop hating on exoticals, stop hating on girls like us. We have the right to speak out, we have the right to claim what we actually are. We don't make stories up, we say what it is. We have the right to claim what we actually are, and we're not going to tolerate the BS, the disrespect that a lot of y'all try to do. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all disrespect exoticals, and that is not cool, that is not hip, that is not cute. Okay, that's not even trendy to disrespect us. Will it give you fame? Temporarily, kind of, yes, because we are the topic of discussion. If you talk about yourself, people won't care, but so you have to talk about us in a negative way. We are the topic of discussion regardless if you talk about us negatively. But I'm just telling you that, like, stop hating on us, stop hating on exoticals. That is not cute. All we do is we mind our business and we claim what we actually are. We stand in our uniqueness, we stand in our culture, our language, our background that we are raised and born with. So yeah, you're not gonna shame us for being raised the way that we're raised, for being around the family members that we have, the culture and the language that we were raised with. Okay, so yeah. And yes, you can be exotical and be dark skinned, you can be exotical and be light skinned. You don't have to look a specific type of way to be exotical, to be considered exotical. But of course, being exotical, the looks play a part of it. Like, your looks play a part of being considered exotical. Not 100%, but like a big chunk of it is part of it. And also your experience. So your experience can dictate whether or not you're actually considered exotical. And considered exotical is basically, I guess, most of the time, if you're looked as unambiguous or exotical or exotic, like you come from a nice island and people always ask you, what are you mixed with, or what are you, because you don't look like, because they don't know exactly what you are, they can't even guess it, so they're asking you because they want to know. So yeah, so we embrace what we are, we're proud of who we are, we're not gonna get bullied, we're not gonna get disrespected. We are here, we slay, we're amazing, we have the right to speak out, we have the right to be in our own space, because a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all push us from your space. So we're making our own space, and if you don't like our space, make your own space if you don't like our space. Because we're proud of who we are, we identify the way we identify, the same way we have the right to identify as what we actually identify as what we actually are. You have the right to identify as who you actually are. A lot of people, they love embracing their culture, so we have the right to embrace our culture, our ethnicity, our language, our background as well. It's enough with the disrespect. A lot of you need to talk about us in a negative way to be relevant and popular. That's just the facts. Because when you look at a lot of exoticals channels, or exoticals in general, all we have to do is talk about ourselves or our experience, and people actually want to hear what we have to say. Even if ones that don't like us still watch us, they're still a fan of us. So I might make a longer video of this, but stop hating on exoticals. Yes, I am an exotical. I am an exotic. Shout out to Exotical United. I might not always agree with her, but shout out to everyone that's an exotical that actually don't disrespect exoticals. If you're not an exotical and you respect and you value us, if you're not an exotical and you support us, shout out to you. More people need to be like you and stop hating on exoticals. I stand for the people that stand for me. If you don't stand for me, I don't stand for you. If you don't want to hear my experience, if you don't want to hear my story, my background, I don't want to hear yours. Okay? Because why should I stand for someone that don't want to stand for me? Why should I defend someone that would never take the time to defend me? Exactly. So we are here, we slay, we're amazing. I might make a longer video, but you can clearly see and you can clearly feel and you can clearly tell that I'm an exotical. And if other people can brag, if other people can embrace what they are, why can't we? Exactly. If you have a problem of that we embrace who we are, is because you're jealous. It's because you're mean, you're toxic, you're trash. And you can fix those attributes, okay? You can become a better person. So again, I enjoy being exotical. I enjoy being mixed. I like being a light-skinned girl, and I'm proud of it, and I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. And you shouldn't be ashamed of what you are, regardless of your skin tone. You are who you are. Be proud of it, and don't dim your light because other people are jealous or they're insecure or they have a problem with you liking who you are or trying to be comfortable in who you are. So I said what I said. So I said what I said. Okay? There's nothing wrong with loving who you are. There's nothing wrong with being, you know, amazing. There's nothing wrong with slaying. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get mad when people admit that they're biracial or they admit that they're multiracial. Like I don't get mad when they admit what they are. If you have your culture, your background, your language, that's what you have. I'm not here to dictate what are you or what you're not. Even if sometimes some people are questionable when they dictate what they are, but most people are genuine. Well, I would hope so, that you're genuine when you claim what you are, instead of saying something that you're not, but you say it because you want to have clout and fame. There's people that do that, but I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with identifying with what makes you you. Everyone is raised in a different culture and background. We're not all the same, okay? Not every black person is raised the same. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, comment down below what you, if you're an exotical, or what you think about exoticals. And don't be mean, don't be rude. If you have something negative to say, keep it to yourself. We have our space, you have your space. If you don't like this space, keep your own space, have your own space. So thank you for watching. And I might do a longer video.